Summer dudes, how you guys all doing? Welcome to the week 3 team builder for the Eon World Trophy. I am Salamander, aka Salem, and I'm the coach of the Solihull Samurotts. And this week we're going up against ITZWhateva and the Sacramento Nidokings. So they've got quite the thick team. They have a very thick team. They have Venusaur, they have Umbreon, they have Galarian Weezing, they have Draco, they have Seismitoad, they have Frostmoth, they have Torkoal, they have Meowstic, they have Jirachi, they have Alolan Persian. I think that's it. I think I've got everything. So here's what I think they're going to bring this week. I think they're going to bring Jirachi, Torkoal, Umbreon, Venusaur, Weezing, and Draco. Now Umbreon's a bit replaceable here. I think they could bring Alolan Persian or Meowstic easily as well. Maybe even Frostmouth. Or Seismitoad. The rest are pretty, I think the rest are pretty solid. So this week, we're going to bring Tiki again. As usual, we've been bringing Tiki every week so far. And we're running Specs again. I know I've been using Specs a lot, but I think their team is a bit more physically bulky. Like, Weezing's got 120 defense. I think, what's his name? Venusaur. I keep forgetting Venusaur's name today for whatever reason. Venusaur's a little bit more especially bulky, but the difference is there with Weezing, and Umbreon's a bit more physically bulky if I'm not mistaken. So we are running Earth Power, Flamethrower, Giga Drain, and Bug Buzz. So Bug Buzz this week is for the Meowstic, the Umbreon, and the Alolan Persian, so stuff like that we're going to bring it for. Giga Drain is just in case for Seismitoad. We can basically one-shot it and get all our health back, which is really nice. Flamethrower, we're going to try and make use of the Sun that Torkoal brings, and just one-shot Venusaur, one-shot Jirachi, one-shot Frostmouth with it. And Earth Power is for if Weezing does not have Levitate, it is for Jirachi, and it is for the Draco. So I'm hoping we can try counter the Draco with Tiki. Maybe a little bit hard because if it's Specs and it has Dragon Claw, Specs, Scarf, and Dragon Claw, I don't think it's living. But you know, if we can get an Earth Power on it, that'd be very nice. Now we're bringing Glaceon again, which I'm really happy about. I was happy to draft it because Glaceon's my favorite evolution, but I was worried we wouldn't make use of it too much. But we're bringing it to a couple battles. You know, this is the second one we're bringing it to. We're gonna use Expert Belt on it this time. Was debating Life Orb, but I didn't like the damage it took, so thought might as well go for this because we're only gonna be really going for something that's super effective. And we're running Freeze Dry, Shadow Ball, Weather Ball, and Miracle. So Miracle is for things like Frostmouth, it is for things like what else is special on your team? I am forgetting everything. It is 3 AM right now. Probably shouldn't have done a team builder at 3 AM, but you know what? We out here. It's mainly for the Frostmouth, really. Maybe, and the Weezing, I guess. Miracle is for both of those guys. Freeze Dry is for the Venusaur, Seismitoad, things like that. I think, like me and my friend Zach, Zach helped me team build again like usual, so thanks again to him. He looked at Freeze Dry. We looked at Freeze Dry and Ice Beam and Venusaur, and we looked at it, and Freeze Dry does it's not too much of a difference. We don't need both moves. He also suggested Weather Ball because it's a 100 base power move in weather, and we can make use of the Sun with that. So we can maybe predict a Jirachi switch and go for Weather Ball if it's sunny. That might be nice. If not, we can just go for a Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's some moves there. If we can get a kill this week with Glaceon, that'd be really nice. I don't think we got one week 1, did we? I don't remember. No, wait, we did. We got one with Jirachi. We killed the Sigilith this week. So if Glaceon can get another kill this week, I'd be really happy. I just really want to make use of Glaceon. I don't want them to be dead wet in the team because they're a really cute one. I know they're not the most viable, but I want to make use of them because they're really cool. Now, next is Tatsumaki. We're bringing Guard of Wild back from week 2. It's a slightly different set this week. It says Scarf. We're running Bright Powder, which is a very weird item. But my thought process with this was I didn't like. Originally, we were going to run Life Orb. I didn't like the damage it took though. It took quite a bit of damage, and you know, Gardevoir doesn't have too much health. They're especially bulky, but not defensively bulky. So I didn't like how much damage it was taking from Life Orb. And I figured if Dracozold's running Hustle, which it most likely will, because, you know, it wouldn't run Sand Rush. And what's this other ability? Volt Absorb, maybe? And I don't think, you know, I don't think it's likely to bring Raichu. Well, I'm not bringing Raichu this week, spoiler alert. But I don't think they've predicted Raichu and bring Volt Absorb. So I'm going with Bright Powder for the Hustle, because Hustle makes it so like their moves are like 80% accurate or something. Like I think the Beak move, Bolt Beak, is like 80% accurate. With Bright Powder, it's like 70% accurate. And maths might be wrong in there, but the point is we are trying to hack our way with Bright Powder. Hopefully make them miss with it, and then we can go for a Moonblast and kill the Dracozold. That's the plan there. So we got Energy Ball for the Seismitoad, Mystical Fire to make use of that Sun for the Jirachi, and then Psychic for the Weezing and the Venusaur. Why do I keep forgetting its name? Also Moonblast for Alolan Persian, Umbreon, and that's about it. Now bringing back Trunks again. The Lucario, we brought him every week so far, same with Flygon. And he has Justified. So we can hopefully switch in on the Alolan Persian or the Umbreon and get the attack boost. Running Scarf this week because I really want to outspeed that Dracozold and go for an Earthquake, because otherwise we'll get destroyed. Running Close Combat, Meteor Mash, Earthquake, and Blaze Kick, trying to make use of that Sun, and mainly for the Venusaur really. And possibly Jirachi. I'm not sure if Close Combat will do more. I think Blaze Kick will do more because of the Sun. Unfortunately, it does not get Fire Punch, so we kind of have to risk the accuracy here with Blaze Kick for its Fire type move. But yeah, gonna run Lucario again. Choice Scarf this time, and hopefully it works out. Next, bringing back GokeyGamer. Not bringing the Scarf GokeyGamer this time. Instead, I opted for the Assault Vest. So we've gone for a really bulky build here. Max attack. Then I think I took a little bit of stat. No, I took 4 points away from its attack. But it's Adamant. I took 4 points away and added 8 to speed, just in case they put 4 points in their Weezing to outspeed Incineroar, which I don't think they would, but just in case I put 8 in, just so we'd ensure the Weezing we outspeed, unless they're very heavily unless they're quite speed invested, which I don't think they'd run. And we're running Flare Blitz, Knock Off, Close Combat, and Earthquake. You know, Flare Blitz is for Jirachi and Venusaur again. Knock Off, you know, hopefully we can get some predictions, get some good knockoffs, and get rid of some items here. Close Combat is for that Umbreon, the Alolan Persian. And then Earthquake is for that Dracozold. Hopefully we can switch into it to, you know, eat some damage and go in for the Earthquake. And now, last of course, we're bringing Envy the Sableye this week. Giving it the leftovers, giving it Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp, Recover, and Substitute this time. So I'm hoping I can, like, we can kind of stall with Sableye here. I've got a, like, I can burn quite a few things. I can't really burn the top Orcal. I can burn Umbreon with, I mean, we'll get the Synchronize, which will be annoying, like what happened with week 2. But it'll still be alright to burn it, I guess. Weezing doesn't really need to burn, we can whittle its health down. Dracozold would be very good to get the burn on. Venusaur for running physical, and Jirachi would definitely be very good to burn. But we do have to be careful of that Weezing and the Jirachi, just because of Play Rough and Weezing's fairy types, of course, we've got to be careful about that. So I'm hoping I can kind of hide behind a Substitute Willow and just kind of recover Pain Split, basically, get some damage off that way, stall out with a burn, because it doesn't really matter if we can't get any kills with Sableye, because Foul Play doesn't really do much to its team, I noticed. So I thought, why not go for, whoops, did not need to do that. Figured why not go for the Pain Split instead, because then we can get a bit of damage off and we can heal as well. So even though we can't kill with Pain Split, we can hopefully kill with a burn. So unless, like, you know, we get to a situation where, like, the worst case scenario, Sableye's our last one and we're up against, like, Torkoal or Weezing or Jirachi, and then we're fucked, but hopefully it doesn't come down to that. And I guess that's it for our draft this week. I'm recording this a little early. I just did my second week battle today. So this is not going up till the Is it like the 1st of May this goes up? Yeah, I think this is the goes up on the 1st of May. Maybe 2nd if I'm not mistaken. I would try look at my PC, but it is kind of lagging a bit. So like I press my PC's been really like ever since the sleep what my PC's been really shitty. Okay, it's the 2nd of April, 2nd of May, sorry. So it just kind of freezes and stuff quite a bit. So hopefully I can get that fixed soon. Yeah, good luck to ITZWhateva and the Sacramento Nidokings. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I don't want to butcher it. Hoping we can get our 2nd win here. Be very nice. And yeah, let's see. Hopefully we can get another win. I am very tired, clearly, because I cannot word, so I'm going to head to bed. And I'll see you guys in the battle tomorrow, my dudes. Bye.